Hey everybody, it's Stan aka Vimlossus, and today we are back with another review for Vim's Toy Box. Today we are taking a look at the SH Figuarts Darth Maul. Now, this is a character that a lot of people love, and I know I really love him as well. It's kind of sad to see that he really only got one episode in, which is baffling to me, because we look at the original trilogy, Vader was in all three. We look at the new trilogy that's going on, and Kylo Ren looks like he's going to be in all three. But yet Darth Maul was only in one before he was cut in half. But anyway, I digress. That's just me wishing we saw more airtime for this character, because he's so cool and so awesome. But anyway, we're going to be looking at the SH Figuarts version. This is your standard Figuarts box. Has a cool promotional picture on the side. On the front, it's got this nice window where you can see everything, and see everything that we're going to be getting. And look at that face. Anyway, on this side we see, just what it says Star Wars. Got the little graphic on here, and then on the back again more promotional images. So let's get to it. Crack this guy open. See what we're working with.
Yep.
And here he is, all out of the box, and looking as cool as I remember him being in the one brief movie that he was in. Okay, I'll stop harping on that now, but still, that really bugs me. But anyway, here he is in all of his Darth Sith glory, looking awesome in his black robes with his dual lightsabers that can come together and pew, make the one big long staff. Head looks amazing with the spikes coming out. SH Figuarts usually does not fail when it comes to figures, and just getting them out of the box and looking at them, I can tell this is going to be no exception. It looks like they did a fantastic job on him, and he looks just absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and dive in, take a look at the details, and really break them down, see what we got. Alright, taking a closer look at Mr. Maul here, as I've come to refer to him as, because he's just such a badass. He looks really great. He's a pretty simple character. He's just got this really cool head, and then just, these nice black robes going on here. But they did a really nice job on this. For such a simple looking character, they did really great. Well, the robes are like multi-layered in here, nice sculpting throughout, just little pieces everywhere that just look amazing. I love these wrinkles in the back. They look like he's really been getting down to business. The robes are like a nice matte black, so they're not shiny like a plastic. They're not cloth, they are plastic, but they still look really, really good. That nice dark look and feel to him. If I ran across this guy in an alley, I definitely am not messing with him. But great wrinkles throughout, so really nice sculpt. There's no dirt wash, so to speak of, really. And the paint job overall looks really good. I mean, look at this face. Man, that looks amazing. Eyes look great. Couple misses up here on the horns. I don't know if you guys can see that, but a little bit of red there, so you can tell this is obviously done in the red plastic and just kind of painted on top of it. But not bad for such tiny little details. And I know this figure's pretty old, and so they've definitely improved upon this, but this is still really, really nice. Again, just great sculpting detail in here. They always do a fantastic job on sculpting. And this is definitely no exception. The facial details, I mean, look exactly like Darth Maul that I remember from the movies. I can't remember his name. I can't remember the actor's name that did it, but I know he also did Toad in X-Men. Really cool guy. But anyway, nice details. Like I said, there's not a whole lot here as far as detailing go, because he is just, well, he's just got these black robes, black boots, black gloves. He's like the Mike Tyson of the Sith Lords, just wearing the all black. So he looks really, really nice. And we'll go over the accessories and stuff and other things he comes with, and the detail on them is just as good as the head that's on here and as the details that are on here. But as far as the sculpting and the paint goes, he is a really simple character, so not too much going on, but what is here is done very well. All right, taking a look at the articulation, this is your standard SH Figuarts kind of stuff, which is to say, it's really good. Now this one is actually limited a little bit in some of the pieces, and we'll see that as we kind of go through it. So let's take a look at the head. He does have the double ball joint up here in both the neck and in the head joint, so he can look down pretty good amount, but you see it kind of wants to pop back up on me. Looking up, you can look up a little bit, but again, it's kind of got that rubber joint. It wants to always look back. He can rotate around, and he does have some great head pivot there. In the shoulders, he's got these butterfly joints, so he can kind of bring his arms up like he's flexing really mean, or he can bring them back. And they do have all these kind of cups and overlays and things like this that kind of hide that joint, which is really cool. Arms can spin all the way around, and they can come up to just past 90. They also have this single jointed elbow. There a little bit of rotation up here on this upper arm. Single jointed elbow, but because of the cut of the robes, he gets a really good range of motion there. So that's nice. No lower arm rotation, but he does have a little bit of a swivel in there. Now the hands are your standard SH Figuarts hands. They can spin around and either swivel, hinge this way. They can move that away. And then if you rotate the hands around, then they can go up and down. Now in the waist joint, this is where I think it's kind of the weakest on this guy. They do have a ball joint in here, but because of this big ass belt, it kind of gets in the way a little bit, so it limits the articulation some. So bending forward, and mine's really stiff, so bending forward, you can bend forward about that far, come back about that far. You can't get much side to side just because of this belt. The way that the cut of this cloth is, it's kind of hitting that belt right there on both sides, so you can't get much side to side, but it does have a swivel as well. Going down to the leg joints, it does have just a standard ball joint in there. Does not have the drop down feature. As you see, these are articulated and do get out of the way, but they will look kind of weird sticking straight forward like that. Like, hey Maul, are you happy to see me, or are you ready to cut me in half? But either way, his legs can come up to about there. Can move back about yay far. And they can come out to a pretty decent split. There is upper leg rotation, followed by a single jointed knee, which again, these get out of the way and they got slits all throughout them, which is nice to see. His leg can come up to here. No boot rotation. And his arm just fell off. Crap. Either way, ankles get up to, don't move up much because of the cut of that boot. Don't move down a whole lot. Very little ankle pivot. And he does have a toe joint which comes all the way up. That looks painful. So articulation overall is pretty good. It's not the best we've seen, and they have definitely improved upon this design because their articulation is a lot better now. And I know they're re-releasing him, and I'd be interested to see what the articulation looks like on the re-released version. If it's going to be better, hopefully so. But it's not bad. You can get him into poses that you want to get him into. Does have really good arm motion and his legs, so we can get him in some cool poses. So articulation, not bad, not the greatest, but it's workable. All right, now taking a look at the accessories that Darth Maul comes with. It's Figuart, so he does come with quite a bit, which is what we've come to expect. So he does have quite a few accessories. He has a total of how many hands, Savannah?
8 hands.
How many?
8 hands.
He has a total of 8 hands that he comes with. Some really good options, and one option that kind of confuses me a little bit, and maybe I'm just not using it to the fullest ability. I don't know yet. I'll see as I play around. But he does come with the 2 kind of force hands, the open palms here. He also comes with 2 gripping hands. I think this one's mixed with this one. But anyway, you'll see my confusion here. So he does come with 2 gripping hands. But then he also comes with 2 looser gripping hands. So 2 gripping hands and 2 loose gripping hands. That's where my confusion is. I don't know why they did that.
Know.
Yeah, we don't know why they did that. And then
Why?
he does come with his 2 fists. This being Darth Maul, he does have the really cool accessories of the dual lightsabers. Now, really, really nice detail in here. Some great paint going on. You have the silver with the black and those 2 little red dots. Nice red for the blades. Really nice red. I like that. It's kind of dark. It's not too light, but it's not overly dark. It's not as dark as his face is. So really, really good detail on these. I do like the dual wield. So you can use them in this option, but as we've all seen, because we've all seen the movies, right? We've all seen it.
Yep.
Of course we have. He also comes with the hilt for the long blade, the double blade. So instead of these 2 just kind of connecting together like so, what you do is you just pop these off of here, and then you put them into here, which then gives you his nice long dual blade. Again, same great detailing on the hilt here with the silver and the black and the red dots. But now he's got the double long blade to really kick the shit out of people. So in the box, he does come with this head, which, as we saw in the beginning, this looks really, really nice. I love the detail and the paint on here. This looks fantastic, with all the little lines that he's known for, and of course all of his spikes. These are kind of pointy and a little bit sharp. Not as sharp as we've seen on some other figures, but still pretty pointy. His other head option is the angry head. Now he's mad. Here, he might just maim you. Here, he is going to mutilate you with this one. But again, same great sculpt, same great detail. These look fantastic. You can see, again, some more misses of paint going on here. But still, they look amazing. And this head sculpt looks really, really nice. So you do have some display options between these 2. And it's good to see that there's a variation here and not just this one with the smirk. It's like a complete regular face, angry face. So I really like that. So Figuarts knocking it out of the park with the accessories, as we've come to expect. And here's Maul standing next to Qui-Gon Jinn. He looks a little short. Now we know SH Figuarts is usually a little small on the scale, on the size, you know, of their figures. But I know Qui-Gon was definitely taller, so he's got a little bit of height on him. But I don't think it should be this much height. But overall, this looks pretty good. This is the Black Series Qui-Gon Jinn. So the scale, not too bad. Does look a little short. And here he is standing next to a SH Figuarts First Order Stormtrooper. I like this scale. He's a little shorter, but not too bad. The Stormtrooper's just a little bit taller than he is, but good scale within the SH Figuarts line, which I like. And here he is next to the other Sith Lords that I have. These are all Black Series Kylo Ren, Black Series Darth Raven, and Black Series Darth Vader. Now you can definitely see the size difference between the Black Series and the SH Figuarts. Definitely looks like the child of the group. But I bet you could give any one of these guys a run for their money. Especially him. Alright, so my final thoughts are, this is a really nice Darth Maul figure. I love the sculpting, I love the paint, I love the, whoa, stay, he's a little wobbly there. I love all the details. It's a simple character, but man, this is a guy that we love. We love seeing him fight. Again, I just wish his cameo time wasn't cut so short. But Bandai, SH Figuarts, knocked it out of the park with this one, and I can't wait to see the release of the new version of hopefully a little better articulation, especially in the waist area. So overall, really nice job, and I'm glad I picked him up, even though he keeps wobbling here. Whatever, he's rotating. So as always, if you like the review, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button. If you think I did a horrible job, leave a comment below, and you can tell me why.
And turn on the post notifications.
Yes, and turn on the post notifications. Like I said, I'm planning on doing at least 2 reviews a week. So
every single one of them.
that way you can get every single one of them when they come out and watch them. All right, so we will see you next time for the next review. Peace.